Captains into the center field. Number one, Nolan Tompkins for San Juan, and North Salinas. Captain was number 15, Alex Bravo. So today's game has been provided by Untitled Chapter. You can call 375-2301 to become an official for all sports. Officials are always in need. It is a great way to supplement your income and give something back to the game you love and your community. Ladies and gentlemen, you rise and remove your caps for the play of our national anthem. National anthem by the North Salinas Marching Band. We'd like to thank Dr. Mary White, Principal, and our Assistant Principal, Mr. John Green, Mr. Juan Coro,
Okay, and we are ready to begin. I believe, Mr. Kohler, I believe, Mark, this is the first ever home varsity football game ever played on this field. Is that correct?
I don't actually know the answer to that, Jonathan, but it would be hard for me to believe that we never played a game here.
Ever? Well, I know at least in recent memory, this is the first game we've actually played on our home field. And this is, I know for sure, the first matchup between North Salinas High School and Rancho San Juan.
That is for sure true.
There we go. And I believe both games come into a little bit of a struggling. The Vikings so far have lost their first two matches, one against Alice Hall High School, the second versus Salinas High School. I believe Rancho San Juan also comes in winless. So someone is coming away today with a win. And it looks like we are getting ready. It looks like Rancho San Juan's going to be kicking off to North High to start the game. And we're ready to go.
Number 42, Steve Araujo. Set to kick off.
And here we go with the initial play of the game, fielded by number 9, Daniel Macias, who runs and is tackled at about the 25-yard line for the Vikings. That'll be first down for the Vikings at the 25-yard line. And here's the first snap. Pulling back, that's number 11. Now review with a long pass to a wide open number 10, Marius Castro, who is going. First play, are you kidding? Touchdown for the Vikings. Whoa,
that was a gorgeous pass.
What of a masterful first play. We're going to go back and do a replay on that one. Here we go. On the camera shot. So we'll go live with Marius Castro with a 65-yard reception to begin the touchdown. So we got Salinas High setting up for the extra point. This is kicker Alan Birete setting up. How about that for a start for tonight's game?
That was a great pass. Really nice to see.
And the kick is up. And it was no good. So the Vikings take the lead 6-0 with only 26 seconds expired in the first half. How do you think about that, Mr. Kohler?
It's nice to see that senior connection right there. Man, Allen really looks like he's throwing a good ball today.
Yeah, that was a great play. He was wide open though. There was absolutely no coverage on Marius. He had all. I mean, it floated right in front of him, and he had all the time in the world to grab and catch that ball, and from there it was just a straight sprint. So not very good defensive coverage from the Trailblazers right there, but nevertheless a good play, well executed, and a great pass. And I don't think Rancho was probably expecting the pass play coming right off first down, especially not something that long.
Yeah.
All right, Birente again, setting up for the kickoff here. Sorry. We're good. All right. And here's the kick. It's a short high-flying catch. Instantly fell down by. I didn't catch the number on the reception there, but that was not a very powerful kick there. And so Rancho San Juan will take possession here on their own. Looks like their own 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Rancho San Juan. All right. So, Mark, do you think Rancho San Juan has a response for North High?
I think they definitely will have a response for North High. This is a budding rivalry right here. Rancho just up north a little bit from us.
And Rancho runs a player in motion and ends up pitching out to the outside. Looks like tackle for a loss of about 2 yard lines. All right, so they set up for 2nd and 13 here, and number 4, Eric Villarreal, runs up the middle to the left. Looks like also tackled pretty much right there on the line of scrimmage a little bit better. Looks like they're going to mark that down for a 3rd down and 11. Rancho taking their time here on the play clock. Big 3rd down and 11. And they run 3 wide out. And number 1, Nolan Tompkins goes long to the left side and is caught no good. That's going to make it 4th down and 11 for Rancho San Juan. I'll take that back. There was a flag. It was a legal shift penalty there against Rancho San Juan. The penalty is declined, so it's still going to be 4th and 11 here, with Rancho here on their 39-yard line.
Looks like they're going to punt.
That would be the reasonable. That would be the reasonable task there. And here goes the punt. That punt is straight up and headed out of bounds. It moves maybe 10 yards, and the Vikings will take over on Rancho San Juan. Looked like about their 45-yard line after that. Yeah.
First and 10.
Well, big thank you to their 104 concurrent visitors, our free viewers. Thanks for being here and watching our game, and the Vikings take over here on the Rancho San Juan 45. Ooh, and it's a handoff. General High's fullback, he was instantly tackled for a loss. It's going to be 2nd down and 14 for the Vikings.
Second down and 13.
All right, slight stop for play clock. 2nd and 14 for the Vikings here. And number 11 passes. Number 11, Alan Barrete makes a score. It's off to number 3, Efren Valdez, who looks like he is all the way in for yet another Viking touchdown.
Number 3.
That was a heck of a throw, heck of a catch. That brings the Vikings 12-0.
Touchdown is good. With an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
And Bruete again setting up for the extra point. And that kick is up straight, and it is good this time. And so the Vikings will take the lead 13-0 with about 8:26 left to go in the first quarter. Well, Mark, looks like you missed that play.
I had the best view in the house.
You had the best view. You had to step out. I didn't have my color commentator on that play, but we did get it on replay this time. We did get that 10-second replay, and that was the connection. That was yet another beautiful pass play for the Vikings. So big start for the Vikings here. They must be feeling pretty good after 2 losses, coming out here leading 13-0 the first game, right?
Yeah, I really think that they're feeling this beautiful day and are really playing their best. We've had a few games since we've had a lead, so I think their hearts must be racing right now.
Now I get that was Mr. Castro yet again for a second touchdown reception. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I saw. Number 3.
I will take that back. That was number 3, Andrew Ruano, who had that touchdown reception on the previous game. Sorry, we're trying to do multiple things. We're trying to run a scoreboard. We're trying to commentate. We're getting better. Anyway, there's that first kickoff for the Vikings. A short kick, and it's received by Mateo Gagnon and the Vikings. The Trailblazers were set up for first down. Looks like on their 35-yard line.
Just a note on Andrew, he is a junior, so we will be seeing him again next year.
Well, that's good. Hopefully he's got more touchdown receptions for him. All right, here we go. Rancho San Juan's Nolan Tompkins in the shotgun. Hands it off to number 87, Jabari Reynolds.
Good defense.
Good defense. And he is tackled for a loss of, looks like, either a loss of 1 or no down. So it looks like they're going to mark it second down and 11. All right, second down and 11 for the Trailblazers. Nolan Tompkins again in the shotgun. And looks like hands off. I can't get the number. It looks like number 20. Well, that can't be because there's no number 20 on Rancho San Juan. That's number 30. We were close. That was Javier Placencia on the run. It's third down and 10 for the Trailblazers. All right, third and long for the Trailblazers. Last time on third and down, they went for a pass way out to the left. It was defended well by the Vikings. We'll see what it does. Tompkins again pitches back. He's got feeling pressure. He's getting pressure, and he is sacked.
Who do we got there?
Way in the backfield.
75. That is Andrew Jimenez.
Andrew Jimenez with the sack. That brings us to fourth down, and we'll say about 17. And the Trailblazers are going to set up for punt formation. And that punter, Steve Araujo, punter for Rancho San Juan. The Trailblazers taking their time here. Talking to their coach, getting some last, and there's the snap. It's dropped, it's bounced in. It's a very, very, very short kick, and it is again going to go out of bounds on the right field. We'll see where they spot the ball. The Vikings are going to go ahead and take possession again with very favorable field position. And it looks like they're going to spot it on the Trailblazers' 47-yard line. Okay, Barrete again in shotgun. He's got two backs next to him. And it's handed off to number 15. That's Alec Bravo. And he makes progress up the center. Looks like he makes about 6 to 7 yards on that. So good favorable run. We'll put that second and 4 for the Vikings. Scoreboard, they said 7, second and 3. I'm going to say second and 4. It's really just an estimate. We're having fun here, right? Yeah. All right, Barrette again in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 backs yet again. High snap is handed off.
Oh, he's tackled in the backfield.
And he's tackled in the backfield. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. Good defense by the Trailblazers there. He'll tackle back for a loss about 2 yards. So we'll bring that back to looks like about 35. All right, Barrette again. Third back, he's going back, long, big, sky-high pass, and it goes incomplete.
That was to Andrew.
But there is a flag on the play. Let's take a look at this one. Contact towards the end. We're waiting for the call here. And it is pass interference, so they're going to place that at the spot of the foul. So that's going to give, no, that's an NFL rule. Looks like it's a 10-yard penalty forward for the Trailblazers, but they will, or for the Vikings, but they will get a fresh set of downs. And Barrette again in backfield. He's got time. He's going long again to the right side. It's caught by
number 2, Nathan Rodriguez.
Nathan Rodriguez with a beautiful pass. And another touchdown for the Vikings. So the Vikings are dominating today. That'll bring them to 19-0. Unfortunately, it looks like there is an injured player on the field. That looks like number 76. Looks like Brian Rodriguez is down in the backfield. We'll take a pause here to let the trainers take a look at him and see if everything's okay. While that happens, let's just take one more look at that play. Good receiver work. So we'll take a quick break for a second on our broadcast while this Trailblazer gets tended to. We'll be right back. All right, we'll bring this back to the game. The injured player was carted off. Looks like he's still being treated. He's still having some struggle. That was, again, Brian Rodriguez. The Trailblazers got knocked down. Here's Barrette with the kick, and it's up, and it looks like that is a good again. That brings the Vikings to 20-0. And we're going to double check our time with the official score. Looks like we're about matched. 4:53 left to go. The first quarter. The Vikings take a 20-0 lead. So Barrette having a great game. That's 3 touchdown throws, and 2 PATs as well.
Yeah, I can't even think of a drop pass right now off the top of my head.
No, he's been involved in every single scoring play so far for the Vikings. He's a one-stop shop. And his receivers are doing a great job. Who was the receiver on that last pass?
That one was Andrew Ruano. He's a junior. Number 3.
So that was Ruano. He's got
Wait.
now 2 TD catches.
Wait,
nope.
did I say that wrong?
Nope, he said it was wrong. They said it was Nathan Rodriguez,
Yeah.
our spotters. That's why we have a team up here in the booth. They work with us. They're listening to us.
We have the pros here.
Yeah, see the difficulty. They only have to speak once when they announce. We have to keep the audio going for the entire time. It's a little bit more challenging. They've also been doing it for longer, and they have a nice little team. And we're trying to manage the scoreboard, replay all the time. I think we need some more people. Anyway, the Vikings in a very, very compact transition for this kickoff. And again, very short kick.
That ball's live.
It is live.
Oh, it's still on the ground.
It's still on the ground. We'll see who. And it looks like indeed, yes, recovered by the Trailblazers. So another short kick, and the Trailblazers will take place near about their 30-yard line. So far the Trailblazers have struggled. They've gone 3 and out each of their 3 possessions and have failed to make it into Viking territory yet this game. Now this is a new team, a new school, right? Brand new school. How many grades do they have over at Rancho, Mark?
They're up to juniors right now.
Up to juniors, so 3 grades. So they don't have a full complement of players to draw from. This is a young school, young program. So it makes a lot of sense that they're still getting better. All right, Tompkins. And Tompkins again gets pressure from the Vikings. That looks like a loss of nearly 10 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 20 for the Trailblazers there. The Vikings playing well on offense and defense tonight. All right, Tompkins sets up in the backfield. Once more, hands it off to number 4, who hits the Viking wall yet again. Maybe made a gain of a handful of yards. We're going to spot that. We're going to say it's 3rd down and 18. Yet another long possession. And so that was number 4. That was Eric Villarreal on the carry. I just hit my my co-announcer, whose responsibility it is to try and make those call-outs.
Yeah.
We've got the play in front of us. We've got the video screen in front of us. Well,
yeah.
We're still trying to get used to it all, aren't we? And Tompkins hands it off. That's number 87.
He's still on his feet.
And he
might have a face mask.
And we do have a flag, so that's going to stop play. We'll see what the call is on that one. Waiting for the referees and their signal. And it's in a personal foul. It is indeed exactly a face mask. You are exactly right. Good call, Mr. Kohler. And so it's 15 yards, but they're not going to get a fresh set of downs. So it's 3rd down and still fairly short. Or still fairly long, sorry. So 3rd down and 7. And it looks like referees are going to pause for a second to speak with the Trailblazer coach. Looking like they're talking about the downs, wondering why it's still 3rd down here. And he's leaving away with no satisfaction. It's going to stay 3rd down and 7 for Rancho. All right. Tompkins hands it off to number 4, who was again tackled in the backfield for another loss. The Vikings defense is just unstoppable. They are not letting anything through, run or pass, and Rancho is really struggling. I mean, every time he gets handled to Villarreal, he's just getting hammered by defensive backs. So 4th and long again for Rancho. And they're going to set up for punting back in their backfield. That's number 42, Steve Arajo, their kicker. And it looks like Rancho's going to let a little time run off the clock there. Took about 2:26 left to go in the first quarter. They make a substitution. Number 71, Osvaldo Bermudez, coming into the game for the Trailblazers. Looks like they're talking a little bit. And a timeout is taken by the Trailblazers. That's our first timeout. And we'll go ahead and we'll take a quick break. We'll come back to you after this timeout. Thanks for watching with us.
Both sides, and especially the white coaches, Veronica and Mariah.
Okay, we're back here. Still 4th and 12 for Rancho San Juan. And they're still set in punt formation. Coming off that timeout by the Trailblazers. And a drop snap.
Oh.
Looks like it might have been slightly tipped off. And that is indeed the longest kick of the day. That's going to bring the Vikings to start at the 49. And signal away, but just not quite. Well, the Vikings will take over on the Trailblazers' 49-yard line. And they'll get a fresh set of down. All right, the Vikings set off another set of downs.
That's Alec Bravo.
And
Wow.
that was number 15. Alec Bravo makes a storming run forward. And looks like he is, in fact, going to make it. No, but there's a holding penalty. And there's a holding penalty against the Vikings that's going to set them back and erase that nice little run Bravo made. And so, unfortunately, the Vikings are going to have to retreat. And that's a 5-yard penalty, so we'll bring up 1st and 15 for the Vikings. All right. Uruete again. He then pitches out wide.
That's
15
again.
Mr. Bravo, and he this time comes charging forward. That was a nice run by Alec Bravo. Comes charging forward and runs outside. Looks like he makes it 2nd and 11 for the Vikings. All right, so 2nd and 11. Just a little bit over a minute left to go. And Barrete is going to swing right. Makes it. Oh,
like number 7.
That's number 7. Makes a pass to Christian Ruiz. He receives that and is again pushed up, and it looks like it is going to be a 1st down for the Vikings. Just ever so slightly. All right, the Vikings charging ahead. Just a little bit left to go in this 1st quarter. Barrete Okay, hands it off to number 15,
Ooh,
Alex
that's
Bravo. Alex Bravo's got a window on the
Hey,
right.
number
He's going,
79 is out there.
and he's going, makes a great charging run.
That was Alejandro Rangel leading the blocking out there.
That was a beautiful run right there. And that looked like a nice 30-yard run. And that's going to take the Vikings first down on the Rancho, looks like a 15-yard line. The 14-yard line. About 45 seconds left to go here in this first quarter play. Let's see if the Vikings can convert yet again. They hand it off to number 2, Nathan Rodriguez. He is storming all the way across 11, makes it in there for a touchdown. And that was now number 7, Christian Ruiz. But there's a flag on the play. We'll see if that's going to negate that play. And it is holding against the Vikings. So that play is going to be called back, unfortunately. And it's going to be 2nd and 16. So, a nice play erased by that penalty. And this time they'll hand it off. This time number 15.
He's still going.
Bravo. He's still going. He makes it forward. He charges ahead. Did he get there? Oof. Just ever so close. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings. Looks like and that'll bring us to 1st and goal.
Oh, direct snap.
And direct snap. Did he get there? Did he get there? Did he get there? It's looking like no. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. So we'll pick that up on the other end of the field. We'll take a quick break and be back with you with the start of the second quarter. Thanks for watching Viking Sports Network. All right. That'll be 2nd and goal for the Vikings just on their own goal line as we start the second quarter. And ready, sets back, hands back to Bravo. Bravo is stopped right as he gets out. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Alex Bravo stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And we're back 3rd and goal for the Vikings. Look like they lost maybe a yard or 2 on that play. And yet another hand.
Oh, there we go.
This time, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, 15 again.
And it's Alex Bravo for that touchdown. And And so the Vikings will take another 6 points. And Barrete yet again for the PAT. And before the kickoff, it was stopped.
And the play is blown dead.
And all right, not sure what happened there. They'll get a second shot at it.
Same problem.
And it's again stopped. And it looks like neutral zone infraction against Rancho San Juan.
Offside against the Trailblazers.
And so we'll do this a third time. Just a little bit closer. And this time the kick goes through without a hitch. And it is good, and the Vikings add another point to their lead. That brings us to 27-0. With about 11:25 left to go in this first quarter. So, Mr. Kohler, what do you think of the game so far?
Well, Jonathan, I'm really happy, and I think that our school really looks beautiful right now. The groundskeepers and custodians have done a wonderful job making this event special, as well as all the folks who helped set up today. It's nice to have the kids out here winning, but and really just. Our school looks really nice, and it's nice to be out here on a beautiful day.
Yeah, no, we're definitely biased announcers today, aren't we? We're definitely biased for the Vikings here. But it is a beautiful day out here, and it really does look nice. So, all right, the Vikings setting up, Barrete setting up for the kickoff. Take that back. That's not Barrete, but that's a nice line drive kickoff. It's going to be received by number 8, that was Mateo Magana. And there is a flag on that play.
Rolls up now.
Although I'm not sure if that was an inadvertent flag that the referee flew. I don't see any signal coming from the head referee. By the way, our referees for tonight's game, referee Lance Null is heading up this crew with umpire Mike Jimenez. On the headlines is Frank Navarrete. Our line judge is Noe Sarmiento, and our back judge is Michael Naval. We thank them for being out here, too. It takes a lot of people to make a football game and any sporting event happen, especially in the middle of a pandemic.
Hopefully not in the middle. I think we're on the...
Hopefully
seem
the
to
end.
be on the way out
Hopefully
here.
the end of a pandemic. Okay, so Rancho San Juan will set up now. Still having struggle on their offense. And they hand it off
looks like
number
87.
That is Jabari Reynolds. And he's tackled, unfortunately, just about 2 yards back.
Running sweep.
So that will bring us to second down and 11.
Made the stop.
Now it is nice. We've got a band, we've got cheerleaders, we've got even a handful of spectators very socially distanced wearing their masks. We've got announcers, we've got very inexperienced color commentators, and we've got a nice live stream going to our 100 Vikings out there. Thanks for being here again. All right, second and 11 for the Trailblazers, and that pitched off immediately. That was number 16, Julia Pineda.
Looks like 43 on the tackle.
And Julian Pineda is tackled for a loss.
That's Michael Langford.
That's Michael Langford with the big tackle there. And looks like it'll bring us to about third and 16. Another long third down for the Trailblazers. All right, 3rd and long for the Trailblazers. Once again, Nolan Tompkins, quarterback for the Trailblazers, taking their time, getting set. Snaps back.
Number 16, it looked like,
Hands
took
it
the
off
ball.
to Pineda again, and he again is tackled right there in the backfield for yet another loss. And that looks like about 4th and 20 for the Trailblazers.
It'll be 4th down for the Trailblazers.
And number 42, Steve Araujo, is again going to set up for the punt for the Trailblazers.
Comes in to punt for the Trailblazers.
I like it when I'm just ahead of the announcer. I know I'm on board. They're professionals. And Araujo with the punt. Gets a little bit more leg on this one this time.
I think he picked that off the turf, too.
And it'll bounce out of bounds exactly on the 50-yard line for the Vikings. That was pretty impressive. And he got a good boot of that. So the Vikings get sent back. They'll start on the 50-yard line with a fresh set of downs. And no big changes for the Vikings lineup. This is the first
number
carry.
25.
This is the first carry for number 25, Jesus Organista. And he makes a beautiful run for a 50-yard touchdown. We'll take a look. Well, I think we got that. For another Vikings touchdown. And Birruete will again set up for the extra point. And that kick is up and center and good. And the Vikings extend their lead to 34-0. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that touchdown play once again, Mr. Cole.
I can't pick up the number on that block, but there was a lineman all the way downfield.
Beautiful offensive play for the Vikings as they're enjoying a nice, healthy lead.
Rancho San Juan cheerleader. Ladies and gentlemen, now your North Salinas Viking cheerleader.
People are you ready? People are you ready?
Our music.
She says, no, I'm gonna give you all my life, so right
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Salinas Viking cheerleader.
Where's the video on skate? Oh, these are mine. She don't want it. This one's mine. Alright. Is it going there? Wait, go. Huh? Oh, I'm gonna do it after. Unless the shoes are washing them. Did Ashley get back to work? Maybe that's Ayasha. That might be Ayasha. It doesn't matter. Well, that's what I'm saying, because Ayasha used a bird, so that might be hers, but she used a borrowed. So I don't know who she borrowed. I'm always.
Da, 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 da. All right, welcome back to North Salinas High School and our stream of today's game between Rancho San Juan and the North Salinas High School Vikings. We're just about ready to start here into the second half. We've just been informed in a discussion between the coaches and the referees. The rest of the half is going to be a running clock, so the clock will only stop if we have a score or a timeout or an injury. Other than that, the clock is going to continue to run in the second half. So Mr. Kohler, any reflections on first half?
Well, you know, Jonathan, to me, the character of the Vikings gentlemen we have out there are just real nice kids. You know, we've seen them sort of grow up since they were freshmen, and it's just really nice to let them finish up with a couple home games here at home at North Salinas High School.
Yeah, I agree. This is my fourth year here at North High. This is the first year I've seen a full class of seniors all the way through since I started, and it is great to see them grow and become better individuals and move on to new things in their lives. It's always tough, but it's been tough. It's been real tough for everyone these past year and a half. It's going to be very strange next year when we come back in the fall. Hopefully, you know, we're going to have two grades of school that have pretty much never experienced high school. So it's almost going to be like half of our school is brand new to everybody, to mention one another. So we're here in the booth with athletic director Jean Ashen. She just walked over to us and she said, "Hey, aren't you guys going to do an interview with the athletic director?" And we said, "Fine. Do you want to be on microphone?" She declined. She said no.
That's the award-winning athletic director.
Award-winning. What was the award that she won?
California Athletic Director of the Year in I think 2019, 2020, I think.
Yes, she works ridiculously hard, and having to start up athletics after pretty much being a standstill for this whole year has been a big endeavor. So big props to Ms. Ashen and all of our athletic directors here in the Salinas Union High School District for putting that time in to get these things organized. It's been a lot, right? For example, indoor sports, basketball, volleyball, they need to have testing set up, right?
Yeah, so right now they're doing the weekly test. Just in order to play inside, and that all has to be organized along with daily wellness and temperature checks and just the mountain of just paperwork that has come along with this year's sports seasons.
And all right, here we go. Back to start off. That's Bernal again?
No, looks like someone different, number 65.
That was 65. No, I think that's 55. That's Bernal, and it's cut and received by the Trailblazers. They're going to start about their own 26-yard line with a fresh set of downs. Now Steve Baranco, number 42, with the recovery for the Trailblazers. And they'll start here. And again, normally the clock would stop here just as we come off the kick, but we're going to keep this clock running today, and so they'll start off the first down and 10 on the 26-yard line for the Trailblazers. And that sound you hear right in front of us here in the press box, you're probably hearing them a lot more than our own cheerleaders. Those are the cheerleaders of the Rancho San Juan. They're out here too. I don't think we've gotten too many shots of them, but they've been working out hard. We've been seeing them. They've been dancing and cheering their team along really hard. Okay, so here we go. Tompkins sets off.
Looks like a...
Hands it off number 87. That's Jabari Reynolds again, and he makes forward progress just a little bit. And looks like they're going to mark that at about 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8.
We're going to make a big shout out right now to Patrick Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell is one of our science teachers, and he's also doing the camera work. So all the zooming out, panning, he's up above us doing that camera work for us up in the burning sun. So big props to him for helping us out today, making this stream possible. So 2nd and 8 for the Trailblazers. Tompkins sets number 4 in motion, who hands off on the left. And makes a little bit more forward progress. That was number 4, Eric Villarreal on the carry. And he's going to make some forward progress. It looks like they're going to make that 3rd and about 2-yard line. So this is pretty close to converting on 1st down. This has definitely been the struggle for Rancho all night long. They've been struggling to make forward progress on the running game. And they've been pretty much using Mr. Villarreal and Reynolds exclusively as their offense. And the Vikings have been stopping them. We'll see if they can convert here on this 3rd down. And Tompkins takes a quick second, get organized, and sets Reynolds in motion again. And Reynolds
I heard a whistle there. I think we got a false start. I was wrong.
And it looks like you were wrong. They're going to get the 1st down, so he carries it, and he gets just enough to bring the ferry. I think, is that the first 3rd down conversion for the Trailblazers tonight?
Feels like it.
If not, it's been very close. Not to demean them, but they've had struggles today for sure. I think that's one of the first. We don't have our statistics assistants here, unfortunately. So anyway, 1st and 10 for Rancho San Juan, and Tompkins again, taking a little time, watching things unfold. And he's going to set Reynolds in motion. And again, hands off to Reynolds. Reynolds makes a short turn to the right and goes straight up to the offensive line, and he's stopped. Going to make it a little bit of a gain. Maybe about 2 to 3 yards for the Trailblazers.
And a great 2nd down and 7.
And it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Trailblazers off that run. All right, 2nd and 7. Again, Tompkins taking things nice and slow today in the 2nd half. And he sets number 4, that's Eric Villarreal in motion, but this time it's reverse carry. That looked like number 80. That was number 30. That was Javier Plasencia gets the carry on that particular call.
Looked like number 53, Pedro Avellino, made some good penetration there.
We know Mr. Avellino, don't we? He's a senior this year.
He is.
We've known him all 4 years.
He is a tough kid. I remember taking him to hospital after he broke his arm, and he was tough as nails.
That's it. I've not ever had to break my arm. I don't ever hope to experience that. I can't imagine the excruciating pain to do that and get the hospital ride there. All right, so 3rd and 7 for the Trailblazers. See if they convert this time, and if they set anyone in motion. And again, yes, number 4, Eric Villarreal set in motion, does get that carry on the left side, but he's tied up by the Vikings. Nice.
Bunch of people on the tackle there.
Yes, well done there.
Let's see.
Clearly need a lot of help there. So we'll bring it back to you guys. We're trying to do a lot of things with you guys again. Sorry about that. So I'll bring 4th down and 11 with a loss of 4 on the play. And here's the kick.
We got a new return man in there for the Vikings, number 3.
Yep, that's number 3. He lets the ball walk right past him. That was Andrew Wano. And that'll stop off the Rancho punt. And we'll go out of bounds near about the Vikings 30. And they'll take possession with the fresh set of downs.
That's where the Vikings will start 1st and 10.
And their YouTube comments, Mr. Jabari Reynolds getting a little shout out there in our YouTube comments for those who are participating on our stream, our 100 viewers. All right, the Vikings set up with this running clock. There's about 5 minutes to go here, and nope. Just as I say that, looks like we're going to have a timeout. And indeed, yes, timeout is called by the Trailblazers. And we're picking up some of that yelling from head coach of the Trailblazers. A little frustrated with his team there, and brings them in. Well, in sideline news, looks like the Trailblazer cheerleaders have changed outfits. They've gone to their semi-long sleeves. Must be getting a little cold as the wind picks up and the sun goes down. And you're getting us a new look while we wait for play to resume. Off that timeout. Okay, I don't see many big changes for the Vikings. Looks like they're still putting in their same players. I see Barrette still there as quarterback. And he gets that shot. He makes a little shuttle pass. Ooh, but it's incomplete. It looked almost like a forward pass, or almost like a lateral, but it was in fact a forward pass, so that is called down as incomplete, and we'll go to 2nd and 10. All right, 2nd and 10. Barrette again in the backfield. This time he's got one back with him. And he hands off. It looks like number 44. It's number 44. That is Ismael Morelli, who makes a nice long run. And makes a bigger pass. We'll see. Line. Some great camera footage there from our camera guy there, Mr. Patrick Mitchell, giving us a good shot of the game. All right, so the Vikings set up 1st and 10 right there, just on their 42-yard line, making forward progress again. And Barrette again is back there in the backfield. He makes a lateral frontward pass. Looks like number 7, who brings it up for about a gain of 10. And that was number 7, Christian Weasel. That's a good job, and they'll make a gain, and they'll get a fresh set of downs as they march into Trailblazer territory, sitting on the 46-yard line. And this time, Barrette hands it off.
Number 44 again.
Number 44, that's Ismael Mauricio.
And a flag on the play.
By this time, there's a flag. We'll see what comes of that. As the side judge and referee are conferring, and it's a holding call against the Vikings, so that'll take them back 5 yards. And negate, and looks like it'll bring them to 1st down and 11.
ball from the front of the house. We do first down and 11.
So second and 11 for the Vikings. 2 minutes to go, or just about 2 minutes to go here in this second half, third quarter. Ooh, looks like there might have been some refraction. Barrete makes a quick pass. Oh, it's just dropped just by a quick second. And that'll bring up second down. That brings to second and 11. Looked like there was just almost a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, I think they might have let one slide.
They might be. That's probably fair, given where we are in the score for tonight's game. I think we're just kind of, at this point, trying out some new things, having some fun. Barrete, again, is back. He's got 3 out on the right, 1 on the left.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Botched it on the ground. He's going to make
He's
something of
staying
it.
with it.
Can he make it? He makes a pass.
Oh, he's got number
does
7.
he make it? Yes, he does. Wow, what a great recovery by Barrete. We'll see that one again. Let's take a look at that one. Something out of nothing. That was to Christian Ruiz. Great play for them.
Yeah, good job by the back, staying with that block too. Let him
Absolutely
turn that around.
Yeah, good job with them staying with that play, not giving up. Good little motion. All right, this time 1 out on either side for Barrete. This time he hands it
number
off.
7 again.
That's number 7, Christian Ruiz, who doesn't make too much progress here on the left side. Brings up maybe a game of 2 or 3 yards. And I bring about 2nd and 7 for the Vikings. All right, accompanying Barrete is Efren Valdez. There in the backfield, 3 wide out on the right. Number 9, Daniel Macias on the left. He hands off to his companion.
Really nice blocking upfield. I saw Adrian Ross there.
And although our clock shows us at the end of the third quarter, looks like we're a little bit off. We got about 20 seconds left to go, and it is going to be 1st and goal for the Vikings. And he's going to hand it off to number 44 again.
Oh.
It's Ismaili. And we see a flag there. That was Ismail Morisodi, sorry. He was tackled just in front of the end zone on the 4-yard line, but there is a flag. We'll see what this is, as it looks like this will probably take us to the end. And it is a holding call against the Vikings, so that'll take them back a few yards, while I believe we should be at the end of the third quarter. And yes, so that'll take us to the end of the quarter. We'll come back in just a quick second. Thanks for watching. Viking Sports Network here with 2 very inexperienced color commentators. All right, here we go. 4th quarter. The Vikings sitting. Looks like 1st and a very long goal.
7.
And there's number 7 making a long run. Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? Is he going to get there?
Sorry.
Almost.
Christian Ruiz.
As Christian Ruiz brought down just And goal for the Vikings. So second goal, Vikings on their 1 yard line. 3 backs there for Birwete. And it is a Viking touchdown. And on that play, I can't quite make out the number of who that was. That was Christian Ruiz who made that play.
Goes off tackle for a Viking touchdown.
And the Vikings get another 6 points here in the fourth quarter. And Barreto again with the kick, gets up. And it is good, and that brings the Vikings to 48 to 0, 11:02 left in the fourth quarter. And with that, we'll take a quick break while we set up for the next down. Okay, Jesse Brunel is going to kick off for the Vikings. And it's a nice long pitch, almost returned. That looks like it's going to be returned by
number 20.
Number 8. That was number 8 for this Mateo Magana. And it was Magana who recovered that, and looks like the Trailblazers are going to take over around their 6 or 7 yard line. Well, the Trailblazer cheerleaders have not given up, have they?
They're still going strong.
They're still going strong. You can hear them in the background. A microphone picking them up pretty well. Probably because they're 10 feet in front of the microphone. Okay, so Rancho San Juan again, content to really take things slow here, practice. Anyway, I think now it's just a time to get better, learn from the mistakes from today, and have a little fun, run some plays. And that was number 31 in the backfield there. That was 31. Romeo Alvarez gets carry on the right side.
31, Romeo Alvarez. Running over the right side.
And he makes about 1 yard gains. We'll make it about 2nd and 9 there. Okay, so Tompkins again in the backfield. He's got a number of people around him. And again, they run in motion to the left side. Didn't quite catch who got the carry there.
Yeah.
Looks like number 5? Or was it number 4? Probably Eric Villarreal. Number 5, I think it was number 5. Javin Nair, who got that carry.
Jesse Brunel.
Looked like Camilo was in there on the tackle again, number 40.
Unfortunately, they lose some yardage, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers set up yet again on a really long and difficult third down conversion. Got number 31, Romeo Alvarez, who gets the carry and is tackled in the backfield again.
Looked like George Io was in on that tackle.
And with a loss of few yards, that's going to bring up 4th and 14 for the Trailblazers. That's going to set up number 42, Steve Araujo. He's had a lot of business in the punting game today, and he's right up there at the very end of the backfield, just a yard away from the end line there.
42, Steve Araujo, set to punt.
And it looks like it's Chris, I think. Chris Salinas there. Well, can't quite see the number of who's back to receive that for the Vikings. But it looks like that punt was blocked, and it is recovered for a safety.
And tackle made for a safety.
Well, you don't see safeties too often. Although if you do, it's going to be a backfield punt. Let's see if we got that one on. Their own end zone.
Looked like Javier Moran on that block.
Nice big heads-up play. Let's take a look at that one more time. On that, but yeah, made it right there with absolutely no resistance. Easy safety for the Vikings. So with those extra 2 points, that'll bring the Vikings 50-0 over the Trailblazers. 6 minutes, 52 seconds left to go. Actually, we'll adjust that. Our time clock runs independently from the official clocks. We're gonna slowly adjust that to be in line with everything else. Okay, the Trailblazers are set to do a safety. Oh, it's a safety kickoff. It's not a punt like in the NFL. They call it Jays off of safety. It's a regular kickoff to number 42. Raha makes a short kick. And it is, that looks like it is recovered by, or touchdown by the Trailblazers. And the Vikings will take over at about the Trailblazers 45.
Is recovered by the Vikings. These are Trailblazers Commodore.
So first down for the Vikings on the Trailblazer 42. Do you think they have some more offensive energy in them?
I think they do. I think they have a year's worth of energy to get rid of.
Energy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So that's number 8, Isaac Beltran in motion, 2 out wide. But Beretta hands it off to number 55. That is Jesse Bernal, makes some big progress. We'll take another look at that one.
Block there.
So the Vikings will take over on the 16 with another first down after that. Nice little 30-yard rush for Bernal. Now 4 wide for Beretta, but he's going to hand it off to Bernal again. No, never mind. He keeps it, and he's handing off to the right. He's got some space. He's got some blocks. Is he going to make it? Yes, he is. And that is another touchdown for the Vikings. We'll take another. touchdown. And that'll bring us to 56-0.
That was a nifty piece of running. He had, someone had a shot on tackling him, and he went right by him.
So Barrete has had a big game. I haven't been keeping score. I believe 4 to 5 rushing touchdowns or passing touchdowns. I think that's his first rushing touchdown and quite a number of extra points he'll take up for this extra point, and it's up, and it's over the uprights. And that'll bring us to 56-0. Sorry, 57-0. We'll fix that. There's a nice shot of the Viking band there. Playing some nice tunes right there in the center with the mask on and bouncing along. That's our band director, music director, Mr. Brian Parker, directing his team of not too often practice kids. You can see the sousaphone there has a cover on there. I'm going to guess that that's probably a COVID-19 requirement.
Yep. They also have some pretty interesting masks. You can see that the kids are able to wear their masks even while playing, because there's a flap that they can push up so they can play.
There you go. All sorts of new things were invented in the world of masks for COVID-19. All right. Barrete will again be kicking. And he gets a lot of good leg out of this one. It looks like that one's going to sail off into the end zone, yes, for a touchback. And Rancho San Juan will get to take over on their 23 minutes, 49 seconds left to go, down 57-0. I know I'm a North High employee. I know I'm a North High fan. I really want to see Rancho San Juan get something out of this last outing. I think this is probably going to be the last offensive possession of this game, and I'd love to see them get some points on the board and have a little bit of happy moments today. Okay, so here come the Trailblazers, and they are going to again run a player in motion. That is number 44, that's Josh Garcia. And he makes a little run to the right, but unfortunately not much of a dent in the yard.
Looks like number 32 is in on that tackle. That is Abraham Chavez, a freshman.
1 yard gain on the play, second down and 9.
So we'll make it 2nd and 9. Trailblazers gain a 1. And just about 3 minutes to go. Here's Nolan Tompkins. Again with a man in motion. Hands it off. That's number 31, Romeo Alvarez. And he is going to get stopped forward motion. Just a little bit of a gain.
That was a tackle by number 46. That's Javier Moran.
And it looks like actually that was a loss. That's going to bring them to 3rd and 13. 2 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Well, okay, Rancho probably going to be the last offensive play. I would think they'd go for something big here, play something fun. That's me. I like to have some fun at the end of the game. Make some big plays. So far, pretty much their entire second and pretty much quarters, ever since their initial pass in the first quarter, it's pretty much been a runner in motion behind the quarterback and a handoff either to the left or the right. I have to say, from a predictability standpoint, it's been pretty easy for the defense to figure out where it's going to go. They just have to know left or right. Well, this time it is yet again a player in motion. This time to the right. And they're tackled obviously well short of that first down and bring up 4th down. And no gain, so it'll be 4th and 13 for Rancho San Juan. As Sunset, now I assume they're just They're going to, no, it's, I see number 42, Steve Araujo. I thought they'd go for it. Again, you've got 1 minute, 20 seconds down. You're down 57-0. Not much to lose. If you go for another big play, give yourself an offense a chance to stretch out, but they're going to give the special teams another shot. As they make a substitution, that's number 62, Orlando Akamada, coming into the game. Looks like it's center. Take that back. As a blocker for the Trailblazers. And it's bounced 2 times. This time the kick is cleanly off. And it's going to bounce and just settle ever so slightly on the 32-yard line as that running clock continues. The Vikings will take over with a 1st and 10. All right, if you're Coach Ciraldi, do you just kneel? Do you end this game?
Yeah, I think you do.
Or do you stick a dagger into the Trailblazers? I'm gonna hope it's the former, not the latter, as they line up less than 33 seconds to go. I think the play clock here is greater than the time clock anyway. And yeah, they're gonna line up with absolutely no one on the Rancho San Juan side.
Take it to the top.
Take that back. Rancho San Juan's gonna line up.
Take it to the top. Pump it up, don't stop. Take it to the top. Pump it up, don't stop. 1, 2.
And Barrete is going to do the kneel, and that will take us to the end of the game. So that is full time here at North High. The Vikings take this game 57-0, and the Vikings advance to 1-2 on the season.
Yeah, big game against crosstown rival Alvarez here next Friday as well.
Oh boy, we have to stream that one too.
I think we do. You don't want to?
No, I think we have to at this point. I just that was a lot of work. But a lot of fun. Anyways, well, let's see. Let's update this a little bit for the scoreboard. There we go. We'll give the Vikings that win. They've advanced to 1-2 as the game is over there. At the end of the game, as the players shake hands. So, Mr. Kohler, any parting thoughts before we end this broadcast?
That was a lot of fun. Really, really nice to be here watching our team, and I don't know, Jonathan. It's just a beautiful day. And when was the last Viking win? Maybe
It's been a while.
2 years ago.
This is a good moment for Coach Ciraldi.
It's a really good feeling.
Absolutely, and to do it in a big statement there. And as you can see, as they run off, there's a lot of pep in their step for the Vikings. So, well, everyone, thank you on behalf of North Salinas High School. Thank you for being here on our stream, our first ever sports stream here in the pandemic world. Actually, I think our first sports stream in general. And well, we hope you enjoyed our production here. Thanks for coming, and I hope to see you next week as the Vikings will take on Alvarez. And it looks like we're going to be here for round 2 for another stream as we hopefully get a little bit better. So thanks again, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.